Yo, 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 yo. That's what people born in the 90s do. They say yo a lot. They say yo a lot. That's what my generation will be known for when we're all old as fuck. Just going yo, saying yo all the time. That's it. That's our legacy. The legacy of the yo. No strong feelings on that, I presume. No, of course not. How could you? How could you have any feelings about that? Oh, right. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. You know, I did remember that there was the matter of the filter source. We got to switch it from color back to color to back to source again. There it is. There it is. It's beautiful. It's 31 pixels. Let's try raising it up to 40 pixels. Let's be crazy. Give it a little bit more. Give it a little bit more room around us. Hey guys, it's Nate. It is Nate. Perfect. Cool. No doubt. Let's do a random co-op, random brutal plus today. How about that? How does that sound? We'll do a little brutal plus to get things going this Saturday afternoon. Hello, welcome. If I need to say it 500 more times, welcome. Well met. Bonjour. Annyeonghaseyo. Hola. Privyet. There's a lot of ways to say hello. Yo. Oi. Oh my god, is this the one where we have to pay to click? Oh, that's brutal. I click a lot. See, this one I might not be able to do because I'm going to lose all my money. Oh, he came over and like sprayed a thing here. He paid money to do that. Boys. This is going to be tough. It's going to be tough. There's absolutely no way, right? There's absolutely no way we're going to be able to do this. Enemy units have lifesteal, and it costs resources for us to do things. Which is kind of BS, but whatever. Yeah, so it's Saturday. It's Saturday. I mean, really, what is there to say? Katie ended up going into work a little bit early today at the brewery. There's like a big party basically. They've got a lot of folks wanted to go in for the MLS game. Do you guys know MLS, Champions League or whatever? It's a soccer thing. It's a Euro football thingamajig. So anyway, they had a big party for the soccer game today over there. And she texted me that it's nuts. It's crazy. So that's what we've got going on. Again, nothing particularly mind-boggling. Nothing particularly fascinating. As far as today goes, we just ended up sleeping in last night. We But yesterday I wasn't feeling super great, so I kind of just slept in. We watched Zootopia. I'd never seen this movie before. I'd heard some memes from it. Actually, quite a good film. Pretty well written. I did not expect it to be as good as it was. So, there you go. There you go. We still... Yeah, I'm not really... not too much else we've been watching. There was a new Real Housewives of Salt Lake. That was great. Always great to watch. You know, Whitney's pretty pissed at Todd because he convinced her to turn her company into a multi-level marketing scam, because apparently that's what apparently he's an MLM guy. And I didn't know that. But she totally lost her business basically completely because of that. And I assume that it was not entirely, you know, I'm sure she knew some of the risks involved there, but that's quite brutal to lose your company to an MLM scam your husband convinces you to sign up for. I told my wife I would only buy, we'd only get 100 shares of GameStop, and I wouldn't be dumping everything I have into it. You know, we've been responsible about I've been responsible about my, you know, my cult-like obsessions. So, I don't know if I could say that we need to turn our entire life into an MLM scam, though. That's pretty hardcore. It's pretty hardcore. I guess it doesn't cost anything to use my ability. Huh? It doesn't cost anything to use the ability there. That's nice. And technically, running the probe around to actually build the cannons is not that expensive. Like, relative to moving around a big army a bunch. Which would be, I think, significantly harder to do. But I figured just getting a couple of photon cannons here is actually not that bad, because we're technically not issuing that many commands, and it is just a probe that's getting the commands. So, watch that ship fly away. Beautiful. And yeah, I don't think using the top bar abilities, I don't think using like these abilities that smite stuff from above, I don't think that actually has an impact. Nathan, if you do that and hold down return like you usually do to spike your APM to 10,000 though, that will spend every mineral you have in like half a second. So I would strongly recommend against it. You're not really known for doing all the things I tell you to do on stream. So, you know, I'm not going to tell you can't drive off a cliff. I'm just going to politely suggest that driving off of a cliff might not be the best move. Is that fair? I'll consider what you've said. I reserve the right to drive off the cliff, though, if that's what I want to do. Damn, Nate. Damn. It's Saturday. I know. Guy in chat hasn't told me I'm pretty yet, so I'm feeling extra self-conscious. Is that really what this is about? I will drive a beer truck. How are you doing, man? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Dude, my wife and I both got S+ in like every game of League we played yesterday. Katie is getting sneaky really good at League. Like, I don't know if she realizes it, but she's like, you know, she carries more than I do, because she doesn't have my insane, you know, she doesn't have the, what is it, the Baldur's Gate thing that I've got, because I'm so messed up, the dark, what is it, the dark voice? No, what is it in Baldur's Gate 3? Like, you can play as it. Anyway, the dark urge, yes. Katie doesn't have the dark urge, or maybe she has better control of it. But I'm probably a little more on the, you know, for me it's a little bit more of a dark passenger type situation. So it makes me inconsistent, right? If I like completely disassociate and warg out, you know, that persona is quite ruthless. But she just does it naturally. It's one of the most attractive things about her. Sorry, I'm just sitting here talking up my wife. But you know, that's just one of my favorite things to do. So I don't really Not gonna apologize. So anyway, our games of League went, all of that to say, our games of League went really, really well. Oh yeah, we smoked a ghost face player in Dead by Daylight last night as well. Had a little bit of wine. But no, neither of us were feeling super well, so we kind of just stayed in. I still got a mile or two of steps in. I still hit the bag, but nothing really crazy. Nothing really crazy. Today we are going to, I think Katie is picking up some stuff on the way home, and then we are going to probably play more ARANs. This Fortnite season's been really insane too, so it's been good. It's been good times. We've been having fun gaming. I watched a new TV show for the first time that I've never seen, okay, guys? This is not an advertisement. Have you ever heard of the show My Cat from Hell? I'd never heard of this. I just discovered it like 2 days ago. And it's incredible. I mean, it's also very, very, very sad. And there were some episodes that were very sad. But I feel like I learned a lot about cat behavior and the proper way to, like, I like to think I've generally been pretty good with animals my whole life, but like being able to see an expert handle difficult situations of behavior that the owners are clearly, I mean, hardly a light on upstairs for some of these folks, I must admit. So I figure if the experts can help these completely hopeless things, I'm not even sure we can call them humans, I guess. They're quite bad pet owners. But if those people can be saved, then clearly I could learn something, right? You know, maybe it's the kind of stuff I should already know. So that was just kind of cool. There were like 2 of these cats that didn't want to hang out with each other at all. And the people that got them weren't even like bad about it. They rescued both of them, but they just didn't like each other. And this guy like kind of found a way to get them to eat near each other where they could sort of see each other, but they couldn't get to each other, and the only thing they had was their food, you know, and then that kind of chilled them out, and I was like, this guy's smart. This guy's really smart. He's distracting these cats in a way that puts them both in the same room so they stop freaking out at each other. And there you go. There you go. That might be the most, I don't know. I don't know how off topic we've managed to get from video games or StarCraft with that one, but it's maybe a new record for Nathan. But I needed you to know that. You needed to know that. And now you know that. So, you're welcome. Yeah, I think he'll be fine with that, right? I can kind of start nuzzling up on this position. Lightbringer. Sounds like a rare void champion. But yo, last week's streams went really, really well. If you guys, you know, like my schedule is all kind of like Katie's actually working 6 of the next 7 days, so that means I'm gonna be streaming a lot. There's gonna be a lot of streams next week, this next little period here. So I'll be going at it. And yeah, 6, 7, exactly. Well, if she ends up doing 7 in a row, you know, then I start to worry for her. She's tough. She's tough, but you know, I gotta protect her. So anyway, yeah, so we're both gonna be busy. It's gonna be a lot of streams, lots of streams. And the only other thing that really maybe needs to be mentioned is No, there's not really anything else. I feel like we kind of covered every subject. You guys have any questions? How are you doing? I've been doing all the talking here. So aside from Mecha Marine, but he started speaking in French and he lost me. So coming into the arena, the nemesis of Gravedigger, Lightbringer. Yeah. Then like the enemies, you know, the Mysterious League of Gentlemen, but it's like the Mysterious League of Gentlemen with names that are like alliterative, right? Alliterative. Is alliterative a fair... Alliterate. I mean, it feels like it could work. Maybe you're the only person that's ever cared to try and make that version of that word, Nathan. That's true. That's possible. Pretty egotistical of yourself to think you're the only person who's ever tried to do that, though. At the same time, the stats aren't in your favor. Alliterative has got to be a word if you're capable of thinking of it, right? See, guys, I use the reverse snowflake theory. If I can think of something, there's absolutely no way somebody else hasn't thought of it, which means it's got to be out there. Relating to or marked by alliteration. Thank you. Thank you, Dire Thought. You just saved me. I could have completely crashed out right here. Gone full Iron Man 3, Aldrich Killian, and you saved Gwyneth Paltrow from getting superpowers. Congrats. I know those overlords aren't gonna fight back, but you know, I need to. They could drop creep. That hurts us later. It's been known to happen. It does happen. Activating Chrono Boost now. We don't have any real use for it anymore, as we are both fully upgraded. Don't need more in this one. Well, there you go. There you go. She may be kind of crazy, but she was in Avengers Endgame and I was not. So, you know, unfortunately, the score is Gwyneth Paltrow 1, Nathanias 0. Until we play in StarCraft. Good luck, though. I don't foresee it happening. I don't foresee it happening. Not sure how I'm ever going to even... No, Nate, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't hold down the return cargo key over your mineral line. All of your money will be gone in half a second. It's not a good idea. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to keep it together. I could have used that chrono on this, and I totally forgot that I even had it, so... Even gods make mistakes. What else? What else can I yap about? Oh yeah, we got that YouTube dual format thing that I've been yapping about for the last month or two. Remember how I've been saying there's like a new dual format option they're doing? Right now, I just finally got access to it, but all it does is auto-crop a section of the horizontal feed to turn into the shorts feed. Now, frankly speaking, the biggest reason why I use the shorts feed is because of the exposure that it gives. So it's possible that even a lower quality shorts feed might still be enough to draw more people to the horizontal feed and watch longer, which would be amazing. So I might do a test stream with that this week, but I didn't know I had the feature until like I went to turn the stream on today. So I basically would have had to cancel today's stream in order to test that out. But even if the shorts feed isn't great, even if it just like centers on my camera or something, number one, they're going to be, it says, when I look at it, it says that support for hardware, or for encoder-based vertical scenes will be available soon. It says that they're working on it. So I just want to start with the fix for what I'm talking about is already on the way. They said that that's something they are going to do it. So it's just a matter of time, just like getting it in the first place was a matter of time. So my hopes are there. I'm not concerned about it. Which will be really cool because if we could, if I could do the horizontal stream on YouTube, I feel like a lot of people would like that because Twitch ads are horrible, right? So I just have the problem of like I can't get people to watch the horizontal on YouTube. I can get them to watch the shorts. People don't really, Twitch is kind of struggling because of that. So being able to, I'll test having the lower quality shorts and seeing if having the horizontal just kind of there still works. I'll probably do that maybe tomorrow or Monday. So that could be awesome. Well, I don't think watching long term on the shorts feed makes a ton of sense personally. I want you to watch in whatever works best for you, you know? I'm not an authoritarian. That's not how I roll. Ideally, you hear me say that there are so many ways to watch my content, and you simply pick the one that works best for you. Like that's what would make me happy. Because if I was just going to be greedy and selfish, I could just be more blunt, right? I don't have to like beat around the bush telling you to watch the platform that gives me more ads. I could just say, hey, could you go invent like the new? Can you make a fake AI company, embezzle $20 billion and give me 1% before the FBI throws you in prison forever? Like I could just ask you to do that instead. It's not that far off, so. Yeah, exactly. Just go to any bank, say you've got an AI company. That's it, and that's all you need, right? So you just do that, and then boom, they'll give you infinite money. You say Nvidia's investing in you, and then by the time anybody can vet the information, it's too late. And then you become a part of the bubble. You're too big to fail. That's it. All of a sudden, hedge fund guys you've never met are calling you up, trying to do everything they can to keep you afloat, because they've sold 10 trillion% of shares of your company that don't exist on a market you can't access. Look at that. You've accidentally become a mob boss. It's incredible. Now you have power over them. The fact that you won't dissolve your company suddenly becomes leverage. Wow. We are really getting into it, guys. Really getting into it there. I'm going to crack the window open a bit. I know you think that's unrealistic, but the bank actually sold your loan to that private equity firm the moment that you took the loan out. So it was added to an AI ETF. So tragically, you're now intertwined directly into the health of the global economy. Congratulations. Hey, I did say I only wanted 1%. 1% of a billion, still a lot of money. All right, let's play some games. I'm not a greedy guy. I'm really not. 500K takes care of all my problems for a long, long, long time. Yo, Faye Lauren, thanks for the follow. I got some new alerts. I set up some new follow and sub alerts. I got a new, like when people gift multiple subs, I've got a new thing for that too. So just been cleaning up, tidying a few things, improving a few things. And I am really excited to do that test on YouTube soon. But obviously the best part is that in their own language, right now, all I can get is the auto-cropped version of my stream. But that might give the, the reach out to get that in the faces of more people, especially if it's easy for them to switch between both views on the phone. It may not even end up being that bad because people will just rotate their phone to watch the stream, which would be perfect, right? So I'll probably test that tomorrow because I think the potential is huge. So I'll finally be able to do a dual format stream on YouTube. I just got the feature today, so I've had no time to test it or look at it. For all I know, the vertical view of the stream might literally just be this slice of my camera and no gameplay. So that's my only concern, is that people will just swipe away faster because they'll think I'm just broadcasting my face. So I really don't know how that'll go. But they did say that I'll be able to use a third-party encoder for both feeds separately. So that is coming. The same thing that I have on Twitch, where I send both feeds and it goes to one stream. So it's here. I'm not gonna say that it's completely done, but that thing that I've been yapping about for months and months and months, that I'm super excited about, and that's why I won't shut up about it, it's almost here. So that's gonna improve the streaming experience for everybody. All the people on YouTube that want horizontal are about to have it, and I'm not gonna lose the access that I get through shorts. Oh, hopefully I don't, right? We'll see. We'll see if the numbers, we'll see what the numbers look like. But I'm very excited to test that. It'll be 2 big tests. The one we do tomorrow, where the portrait feed is just the auto crop, which will look worse than what we are using right now for the vertical. It'll look a lot worse. It should be unwatchable. But Will having the ability to just look at the regular shape of it, Will being able to do that, solve the problem down the line. That's what I want to know. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you for the gift subs, Faye Lauren. Did it play? Did it play? Nathan, I'm stepping up my sound effect game a little bit. All right, I'm just gonna give you guys the vocal stems I listen to all the time as my alerts. That feels like a good move. Did that work? I didn't hear it on my side. I should have. Damn, I did see the alert pop up on my preview. I have my preview monitor full screened now as my anti-chat thing. So I can see my awkward posture and fix it more easily out of the corner of my eye. But the alert definitely popped up. Well, there you go. I managed to blow it the first day. So anyway, I've got a lot of things I'm working on. It's a work in progress. Please don't show up at my house and break my legs if the alert did not work. I need my legs because I'm going on lots of long walks and trying to lose weight. There you go. So I do need my legs if that's acceptable. Obviously I don't need them to stream or do any of this. So that's why I figured you'd go for them, you know, so I could still play StarCraft, but you could send a message. So anyway, when I'm not thinking about people breaking my legs, I'm thinking about the fact that tomorrow we've got the rivalry game. Tomorrow is going to be possibly, I think for me, tomorrow is probably the biggest game, maybe one of the biggest games left in this season for the Jets. So tomorrow we play the Dolphins, and that's going to be, they've got like these special uniforms that they're using for it, and it's just going to be hopefully a good game. So yeah, Jets Dolphins tomorrow. We'll see how. I think there's SNL tonight. We'll see how that is. What else? We're caught up on Pluribus. That's been great. I think I've mentioned that show probably 500 times on stream now, but that's still been good. No, I got nothing else. Katie is gonna get me teriyaki bowls from Trader Joe's on the way home today. There you go. Did you need to know that? Yeah. So anyway, very, very exciting. Big things. Big things are happening, guys. Oh, it's raining. That's it. There you go. That's the last one. It is raining. It has been pouring. It's been pouring. We got like a coastal flood watch thing and a bunch of other crazy stuff, and it's just like, yeah, lots of rain. Lots of rain. Our little runoff pond is absolutely huge. Hey, Sinizalinia. Long time no see. Nice hair. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, my hair is pretty fantastic. I'd say my hair has probably been one of the things I've taken the most pride of in my life. So, thank you, thank you. Dankeschön. Tack så mycket. Tusen tack. But if you need my love. All right, let's go. Let's go. Bro's moving like 2005 Chuck Norris. Infestation pit. Let's go. Been bleak weather here for a while now too. Yeah. Bro, I'm hearing about people getting snow and stuff. I'm hearing about people getting snow. I'm seeing photos of snow and there's no snow here. And I'm like, cry every time. I cry every time. Literally non-stop tears. Let's see. Let's look at the weather forecast. Okay, guys. Let's look at the weather forecast. It's 47 degrees. It's 47, which is like, I don't know, 13 Celsius. Okay, for all you educated folks out there. Feels like 39, which is probably closer to 5 or 6 Celsius. Let's see. We got a flood watch. That's what I'm saying is we're getting some boring shit out here. No snow. No snow. We got coastal flood advisory until December 7th. Is that today? No, that's tomorrow. Oh, it starts tomorrow. Okay, wow. It's raining right now and the flood watch doesn't even start until tomorrow. Oh. Amazon's here. Katie's we got something for the cat. Right on. Okay, anyway, I got to go get the mail in a second. Yeah, it doesn't even start until tomorrow. Minor coastal flooding expected around 2 feet above ground. Ay, ay, ay. So, not heading over, yeah, from 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. PST Sunday. So, that's it. High tide. High tide says maybe some parking lots, parks, and roads. Kind of, they're only expecting a few road closures, though. So, that's nice. Not what I want. That's not what I want at all. I would much prefer some snow. Yeah, I don't know if that's selfish of me to say, but this is the weather forecast. That's it. It's all rain. Do you see that? Do you see how every single day is just rain? Do you see how every single day is just rain? It's beautiful. I love it. I do. But it's December. I love rain every month of the year except December because you gotta have a white Christmas if you can. All right? Maybe I'm old-fashioned, but I grew up in the Poconos, where we'd have 6 feet of snow around our house every single Christmas. I had that every year of my life until I left Pennsylvania. So maybe I am being a bit greedy. Maybe I'm a little selfish. Maybe that's just my Northeast privilege talking. But goddamn, it would be nice if we got just a little bit of snow. Just a little bit of snow for the end of the year out here. I would love that. All right, I'm manifesting it. It's a big deal. Okay? It is. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Snow is lovely. Thank you. Thank you, dopamine. I appreciate that. Somebody hears me. What else? Is there anything else happening today? What are you guys up to? Is there anything interesting going on in your world? What is the soccer? There's like other big FIFA matches today. Is that what's going on? Is today a big FIFA day for like the World Cup or whatever? I don't know how any of that works. I think there's some college football on today. I don't follow any teams though, so I'm just out here like completely uneducated. It looks like another Zerg. All right. I was staring at it in the loading screen the entire time. For some reason, I didn't notice he was Zerg. I'm watching this guy, Nate. He's playing StarCraft 2. Oh, that sounds cool. You watch people play video games? Is he at least, like, good at the game? Or does he just stream shirtless or something? Like, what's the appeal there? FIFA World Cup always in the summer, I think. Okay. Cool. It's weekend, game time, and chill time after a week of hard work. Simple life. Hell yeah. I thought about putting up the football game on the side, but I instead put on my, I've got just a little pop music playlist going for myself over here. It was either that or full screening one of these random college football games, but I kind of wanted to just vibe a little bit. So that's what I'm doing. Katie ended up going in early. She's usually there at like 12 or something. I think that's usually when they're, but she's, they had a big reservation. They had a big reservation today for the game. So on one hand, cool, because I'm hoping these people, you know, are respectful and tip well, etc. On the other hand, I'm also like, damn, that's a lot of work. So she's been busting her butt. She's been doing a great job. Happy Nicholas Day from the old world. Oh, Nicholas. I only know about a few holidays in early December, right? They don't really make a big deal out of it in America, but is VE Day in December? Is Victory in Europe Day in December? I'm pretty sure that's a holiday outside America. Anyway, I think the only other date I know of, well, December 11th is Pearl Harbor, right? And then I don't think there's any other days in early December that I'm aware of. Obviously not really a holiday. I'm just, you know, I'm trying to think of significant dates in early December, and I'm not coming up with a lot. I see Zion. Well, I like to think there's you know, there's people everywhere out there who believe in the idea, right? But anyway, yeah, that's mostly just me reaching for straws. I'm not aware of too many significant dates in December. I can tell you my fairy godmother's birthday is Christmas Eve. I can tell you that. Pretty much everybody in my family is born in the first half of the year, so kind of covers everything. And then July and August get everybody else, so the rest of the year is mostly just waiting for Halloween. Oh, and earnings. Actually, earnings is on Tuesday, guys. Earnings is on Tuesday. Big earnings on Tuesday. All right. Last quarter was the biggest quarter in 9 years, and they launched a new product that has been pretty popular in quarter 3. We haven't really seen any numbers from it yet, but the CEO said that it's going to encompass a third of the company's entire revenue, even though the first 2 quarters, the trading card stuff was only, they said, about 10 to 15%. So there's going to should be some pretty sick revenue numbers this quarter. I'm excited. The amount of sales they're going to have made this quarter to hit that 1/3. I guess quarter 4, obviously. There's probably a lot of people buying right now, too. But either that or quarter 4 turns biblical. But obviously that interview was like a month and a half ago. So I'm pretty sure they're talking about big quarter 3 sales. So we'll see. What company? GameStop. They basically opened an online Pokemon card, like trading card type service thing. It's very gambly, but also like very big revenue kind of generator as well. But they posted their biggest quarter in 9 years last quarter, so I've kind of had my eyes on it. I'm interested to see how that goes. The trading card stuff is, they said it's up to a third of the company's entire revenue now, so quite a bit away from just selling games. I think the last time I went to one, they had a bunch of like swords and shit. They got some like crazy ass anime collectibles, and the guy at the counter just said that people at that store buy them, so apparently that's kind of popular too. I don't know. Master Chief helmets and shit like that. They've been leaning a little bit more into collectibles the last few years. Let's see what he's got. Oh, he was there. He was there. Oh, I tried to lower my depot and it didn't work either. Brutal. Brutal. Well, he actually didn't really get anything, so that's nice, I guess. I didn't really lose anything there, so I think we're okay. Yeah, so their earnings is on Tuesday, so I'm very interested to see how that goes. Last year was like their first profitable year, full year of profit in like 7 or 8, so. But they had to close a lot of stores to make that happen, so their total revenue went down, even though they're no longer losing money. So that's why this trading card thing is kind of a big deal for them. You can buy a $2,500 Pokemon card. And I don't think any person should really be spending that kind of money on something like that, but there's a lot of crazy shit out there these days, so I do find it interesting. I am curious. Do I have any interest in college football games? You know, I'm not particularly crazy about them. I think if somebody said, Nate, watch this game, this guy might be a target for the Jets next year to like draft, I would likely be pretty interested in checking that out. Does that make sense? But like, I in general wouldn't consider myself to be someone that follows a lot of college football. Just because prior to NIL, I was pretty opposed to the theft of their labor. You know, Nathan's a pretty progressive guy, so the fact that the players could get injured and get nothing after millions were made on their likeness and stuff, you know, that was a big reason I never watched college ball. And they actually fixed that. That's not a thing anymore. But I just haven't really found the time to get into it since that's happened. So, plus the other problem is I went to Penn State, so there's not a lot of people I don't really know anybody out here. Nobody in my life is from Pennsylvania anymore or the East Coast at all, basically. Even the people I meet out here that aren't from Washington, most of them are from California or Colorado. So, I don't really have that connection anymore, I guess. GG. I don't really have that East Coast connection. So it's like, if I was surrounded by any number of people that were like, oh yeah, let's talk about the Nittany Lions, I'd probably watch their games. Because I did go to a few games when I was attending. But I'm like, well, my brother went to East Stroudsburg. They don't compete. Maybe they have a Division III team. I don't know. I think they're the Huskies. Do the Huskies in the east end of Pennsylvania play? Do they get on TV? I don't know. I could not tell you. I could not tell you if the East Stroudsburg Huskies play on any televised broadcast. But that's where my brother went, and I don't. That's it. I got nothing else. Katie's college, they don't have a football team. She went to college out here, and they've got an insanely beautiful campus in like the middle of the woods. It's insane. It's like on top of a mountain. Gorgeous. Literally like one of those bullshit Disney movie, like, cannot believe this is real level of beautiful. But they don't have a football field, so I can't watch them play football. So I'm like, who on earth would I like? And then I'm like, well, I guess there's the Washington teams. But I already put in a decent amount of effort for the Seahawks. So do I really? I mean, I guess the Western Washington is Huskies, right? So it's like, you know, I could pretend they're the college my brother went to. Man, I'm pretty fucking insane, aren't I? You see where this discussion went? Anyway, it's tough. It's tough. When you've lived all over the country and your family is all scattered and your new family's from the opposite side of the country, it's just not easy. It's not easy. Thank you, Zion, for the 12 months. I appreciate you. Malls are going out. Mall Ninja stuff has to sell somewhere. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Exactly. Exactly. Well, I'll say this. I'll say this about the new shit GameStop's been doing anyway, is that's where we get our cards graded. We don't have to mail them in. You can just bring them there and they ship them out. So makes that process a little slightly less stressful. So when I got my Blastoise graded, like you could follow it in the app, like when it was shipped out, when PSA received it, when they graded it, and when it was coming back. That's the cool. I mean, to me, that was the coolest thing. Because just blindly mailing something into an address and hoping they process it is like absolutely fucking terrifying. We did not want to do that. And the upside is that you don't know what level of service you need when you send a card in to get graded. But if you do it through them, I think their flat fee is, they raised it. It's like $20 a card, but you don't have to pay you don't have to know what level you need. Because when they grade it, they'll just message you and be like, oh, it actually was worth a higher tier of PSA grading service. So, I think they offer you to either buy the card at that point from you, or you pay to upgrade your, grading plan or whatever. Because that whole thing is its own bizarro ecosystem. I certainly don't claim to understand that space, but one of the subjects of interest of mine. I'm sorry I'm not shilling something more insane to you guys, like, I don't know, electromagnetic interference rocks or some, I don't know. I don't really push to scam you very hard, and I realize as a dude on the internet these days, that kind of makes me the odd man out. So I apologize if you guys don't feel like I'm being, what's the word? Exploitative enough of your time and attention, so... I feel scammed for not being scammed. Yeah, I know. I haven't even plastered a big ass VPN logo on my stream. What am I doing? Guys, if you don't buy VPN, everyone will know what porn you watch. Careful. Like, oh my god, what am I doing? It's easy. It's free money. It's free real estate. I know. I'm a buffoon. No, this guy's got a chicken with hearts in his base. That's kind of adorable. Chicken Heart. That's Brad Vickers' nickname. There you go. Where you been last couple days? Need my Nathanias fix daily? Well, my weekend is different from other people's weekends, all right? So, you just gotta get with it, man. You gotta get with it, Sumo. I was talking about this earlier, but this will be relevant for you, okay? You want Nathanias daily? First of all, I can see that you're already subscribed to the stream, which means you are a load-bearing viewer. So, first of all, thank you. Second of all, Katie picked up quite a few shifts this next week, so she is going to be in like 6 days out of the next 7. So I will be streaming pretty much every day for the next week. I will be streaming basically every day for the next week. So, yeah, you know I love my load-bearing viewers, seriously. Coming on here and acting like an absolute moron for your entertainment is easier when I'm not worried about if my dog gets to eat tonight. Just, we can all just be open about that. So anyway, thank you for your support. But, yeah, I'm going to be streaming a lot in the next week. Katie got a ton of extra hours for Christmas, and the brewery's been getting a bunch of holiday party reservations and things like that. So that's why she went in early today. She got an extra 2 hours today just off of this big party that's happening. So I'm just, I'm over here doing my thing, hoping she doesn't have too much. She did already tell me it was kind of chaotic. There's a lot going on there, but you know, she's doing great. She's doing great, and she's such a good member of the team. They want her there a lot, so she's just awesome. She's just awesome. I'm thinking about going over there to watch the Jets game tomorrow, but I'm worried. I'm worried if I ask her to put that game on at the bar. I need to check when the Seahawks are playing so I don't cause a fight. That's all. Gonna be that guy that has his wife turn the Jets game on at the Seahawks brewery, you know. The bar owner's a Cowboys fan. I said it. See, the bar owner's a Cowboys fan. So I'm just saying, I have a little bit of leeway. All right. It's not a Seahawks bar, but obviously we're in Washington, so that do be how it be sometimes. But yeah. I'm glad you like that. That's how we refer to. That's how we're going to refer to the subs from now on. That's how we're referring to our subs from now on. The third base on this map, far more exposed than the third on the other. That said, battlecruisers should give us some agency to buy and or lease time. Oi! Oi, Yui! Alright, 1, 2, 3. Battlecruiser is on the way. Alright, let's see what he's got. Let's see what he's got. I'll take Overlords. I'll take Overseers. Nathan, did you recently watch The Matrix? No, I did not. I did not. This is just like the hardest I can flex my CGI coding abilities, etc., more or less. So this was just the hardest flex I could do with my stream VFX. I've been talking to, if you really must know, I've been talking to chat recently over the last couple of streams about our little border that goes around Nathaniel. And they really like it, but you know, people were debating it because if I change the color away from blue, you know, too many StarCraft players, they're the only aura they've ever seen was Star Wars. They've never watched anime or cartoons, so they only know the Star Wars aura. But I thought to myself, well, what if I don't just do a solid color then? What if I, you know, if I step it up a little bit? And so I decided that what I would do is just, you know, get it like, yeah, I just thought I would go for something else that would be recognizable. Being born in the 90s, but also being one of the hottest, most popular StarCraft personalities has always been tough. There's a generational gap between myself and the people who are fans of this game and even of my work. So it's just one of many ways I try to bridge the gap a little bit, extend an olive branch, if you will. People like when I look like Obi-Wan Kenobi, but what they don't know is that I'm the kind of guy who has to rearrange all the furniture in my house once or twice a year. Every 6 months, really. I'm just a freak like that. So no, I don't want it to be the same forever. I need to have options. And if you tell me I'm not allowed to have options, I'm gonna YOLO full port 0 day to expiration spy puts, alright? Just to prove you wrong. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Does the Matrix being behind him mean he's a hacker? Oh, that sounds cool. Yeah, sure, why not? That sounds awesome. I know Kung Fu. He doesn't really have that much. Yeah, well, look at that. We're not even, like, supply blocked. We're not even uncapped. We just... All we have to do is move, like, one of these command centers that we've built. Take a 4th base. There we go. There we go. Send those guys in, right? Neo selling hacks and floppy disks is as hot as it gets. Thank you. You're getting me a little excited over here. Please don't tell my wife we had this conversation. You're talking about Neo, but I know what you mean. Oh, I'm sorry. How presumptuous of me. Like cicadas in the summertime, baby. Let's get it. Whoa! Mm-hmm. There it is. Nathan builds 2 battle cruisers. Zerg player builds 500 corruptors. I'll take it. It's my favorite thing, man. It's like the pump fake, you know? I don't know why it came up in my Reddit feed, but it showed me the Jets rivalry uniforms they're wearing tomorrow, and they look sick. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. Have you seen it? All right. It's pretty dope. All right. Where would I see this? All right. NY Jets. Do they have them posted here? Oh, we got some other crazy stuff. Anything good here? You got Gabagool memes, right? We got East Coast memes. This also very true. We got no pictures of the uniforms on here. No, just memes. That's fine. Yeah, not the dead fish celebration. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Yeah. That's a shame. Well, it's only memes on the Reddit, unfortunately. Thank you for the 35 months, Spear Truck. You served 35 months of your sentence. Congratulations. Nice game, but rearranging your base every so often doesn't seem like an efficient strategy. They say that when you sleep somewhere new for the first time, your brain doesn't fully shut down because it keeps some level of, like, awareness, right? It's like a survival mechanism. So how about this? How about this? Let me posture this. Rearranging your base and or your home creates a mild feeling of unfamiliarity so that you can keep yourself, you know, hyper-vigilant 24/7 and never capable of truly relaxing. Is this a Plato cave allegory? I don't think I'm a high enough level, right? I see Plato behind like a level 80 lock thing. I think I'm only level like 67. If I sleep somewhere new every day, my I got nothing. I got nothing for you. You're alluding to a memory palace? Yeah, why not? You don't have detailed, vivid memories of previous places you used to be? Hey, chat thinking if chat thinks I'm baked, that's a good thing, okay? It's better than being tilted. I'll say that. I come on here, I'm like, all right, I started my show a little bit late. I'm gonna bring it. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna be high energy. It gets me good responses. My vivid memory is in your chat right now. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You smoke a lot. Okay, I see. Now it makes sense. I got taken out a little bit. I got taken out a little bit by our last conversation, I have to admit. Chat has been on fire, whatever it is, the little violin. I'm playing the tiny violin, but it's on fire. Do you guys see it? Incredible. Incredible. You can easily cheat, but if you don't have the micro/macro, it's pointless. There you go. There you go. Or, as some other folks would describe it, you can cheat, but the game is still going to try to force you to 50-50 win rate. There's not much you can do about that. There's not much you can do about that. I think we're cooked, boys, right? Getting proxied. Getting proxied. It's not good. It's not good. I think we can get the orbital now. Let's see. This is kind of a stressful situation, right? He could have just canceled one, though, and just started his factory back home, so we'll see. So the reason I did that way is specifically so the Reapers would kind of get caught on the ramp there with the SCV. Let's go tech lab this game. Okay, guys, the person in chat who asked me if I was baked is now commenting the context of every ad he's getting on Twitch into chat. He's full stream of consciousness. He's full stream of consciousness into the chat about what the ads are. He's describing them in vivid detail. And now I'm describing him describing them in vivid detail. It is Saturday, so you know, it's not a bad day. Not a bad day for such shenanigans. More like Nate Shadow Legends, am I right? Boom. Boom. There it is. He had 2 depots out there, too. The absolute mad lad. It ain't easy being cheesy. Live by the spear, die by the spear, something like that, right? Never hop a fence if you're not ready to face what's on the other side. Oh, actually, you know what? I got some stuff in front of my door. I'm just gonna grab it real quick. Yo, we're back. Yeah, mail is in front of the door, so. Just wanted to grab that. Sir, this is a Wendy's. TVP. Little Protoss to mix it up for us, huh? Little Protoss. Let's send the SCV out. Let's go see if he's got anything around the outside. Nice. Trying to decide if I was going to move it over to wall it or not before I made that depot, but it wouldn't be a full wall either way. Because I can put the third depot here and then wall off with the racks. Natural just finished. There's the Twilight. Let's see. Let's see if we can get a good position on him. It's not going to be easy. We got like, what, 2 kills with the Reaper? The Twilight only just finished, though, right? Because of how early he went for the Nexus. So I should still be able to poke him. His Blink is probably on the way, maybe halfway done, if I had to guess. Oh, there you go. Nice. Well, we knew he was being greedy, so... Okay. We can keep basically everything down here in like a somewhat safe manner. Nice. There we go, baby. There we go. How about them apples? I was like, in my head, I was like whining. I'm like, oh man, this guy's got his natural up so much faster than me. Little did I realize he had no intention of taking a third base, and he was actually just going to try and smash into me big time. Crazy game. Crazy, crazy, crazy game. Absolutely crazy. No gas on the natural. Like, was there a giveaway to this that I missed? I don't think so. I think at the time when I scouted him, the Nexus was just finishing. So there's no gas timing to look for. Seeing him warp in Zealots when I tried to poke him was maybe the first sign. Or the fact that he went for a prism, because you don't really need you don't need a prism if you go blink, but it's a big map, so maybe that's why he wanted a prism, just to make sure he could drive the knife in. Interference Matrix is very good though. Just watch this one more time, guys. How many games have you lost in a situation like this before? How many games have you lost in this situation before? I've lost a lot. He was thinking about trying to get the drop on me. But he comes up. I've got the SCVs repairing, so he can't get through the depot. eBay's buying some time. But that's like 7 or 8 Zealots he was trying to warp in there that I just... Nope. That reel when the Zerg started to complain was so funny. How his jutsu didn't work. I know, I know, right? I know. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? The audacity of me? His family passed that technique down from generation to generation like he was the Avatar. How could I? How could I? Oh. There was no Fire Nation. It was just Nathan. You hate to see it. Truly, truly a travesty. There is just no other word for it. I'm searching for a game, doing some auto battle action while I'm queuing. Oh yeah, run the ads so they don't happen during the game, Nate. There you go. Look at you, incredible. Peak of human form. Defeated by supply depots. Sometimes it'd be like that. Sometimes it be like that. Those supply depots, man, you gotta be careful. They'll sneak up on you. Those depots, they'll sneak up on you if you're not right. If you're not right in the head, them depots sneak up on you real quick. Yeah. What else is there to say? What else is there to say? What else could there be to say? Nothing. Nothing. We've been searching for a game for like 3 minutes. What am I supposed to say? I'm out of words. You think how many tokens do you think I have for AI-powered Nathan to just talk forever? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? I'm going bankrupt here. These loading screens. These queue timers. Crushing my API allotments. I did end up putting the Salty Zerg from last week onto the highlights. The clip was pretty good. Guy in chat took a very good clip of it, so I decided to reward him. Gateway, gas, Nexus, then core. I thought so. This is a pretty quick Nexus. I was going to say, there better be somebody playing StarCraft on Saturday. There he is. Good. All right, we got TVZ, Taito Citadel.
Go ahead. Big job, huh? What's going on? SCV ready. Big job, huh? Yep. Huh? Man the rear. SCV ready, man. Bandit.
Plague Bird in chat mentioning Wendy's. Killing me, man. Those spicy nugs. Don't at me. Don't at me. Don't at me with those spicy nuggets, man. Don't do it. We're gonna do some Reaper harass this game. 4 for 4 is unbeatable. Yeah, I tend to agree. Tend to agree. You could have just sent the SCV that made the barracks out to scout, but that's okay, I get it. Frosty OP. Yeah, there you go, there you go. Well, forcing a cancel on his on the third base will be bigger than basically anything else I can do, so. Whoa. Hope it was worth it. There you go. Man, the rain is coming down outside, by the way. When I just went down to check, it's nuts. Also, Lewis made a huge mess, just so you guys all know. He made a huge mess. Extra SCV damage actually helped. Yeah. Why do you think I know you guys. I know that, like, you know, I know that I'm like from a small town. I'm not, you know, I'm not some wealthy, educated individual, but I will tell you, I do know a thing or two about my StarCraft. Okay, every little bit of damage is a big deal. It is. Most of the time, poking a base like that does actually end up boiling down to just those final few seconds where they throw everything at you, and that's where that SCV comes in handy. That's precisely the reason I sent it out to scout, was so that I could check the base before the Reaper got there, so that I could even put the Reaper directly to it. I sent the Reaper straight to the base, so that was it worked. Hey, it worked. Let's just say that it worked. Nice. Good job. Falling on your head like a memory. Yo, Dr. Muff, what's up, what's up? His hidden forest clan jutsu did not work. No. Bro's trying to Sharingan me, and I'm like, dude, do you even know what anime we're in? That doesn't even deal damage. And he's like, you know, psh, level 1 shit. This guy thinks Sharingan's an offensive ability. Girls, laughing-girls.jpg. Boom, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum.
You've depleted that mineral field.
Got something. What's it worth? Certainly. What's that? You scared me. What's going on? SCV ready. SCV ready.
Get on done. Swap away. I got a mineral field. Good thing you've got more of those.
Look how many spores he's got, too. Look how many spores he built for me.
Go ahead. Yes, sir. Bandit. Can't hold him alone. Yes, sir.
Add-on's finished.
Yes, sir. Huh? Yo. Oh, really? Yes, Commander.
Command Center 2.0 ready to go. Add-on done. Swap away.
Mm.
SCV ready.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, he's gonna make a lot of spores. Good. Good. Just gotta fix up our battle cruisers.
Upgrade complete. You've depleted that mineral.
Liberation is a path.
Command center upgrade complete.
We got this guy to build a pretty crazy amount of static defense. The biggest thing we can do right now is just try and get out on the map as fast as possible. Just need supply. I need as much supply as I can get my hands on. Sadly, I am supply blocked pretty badly, so that's really the situation we're in. I'm not actually building any of these. Just need like 2 more. Alright, we're firing on all cylinders again. I hope you do, baby. I insist I don't care what they say about you. How many SCVs do I have? 70? That's a lot. That means you're gonna need to bring a lot. That's what that means. What do you think? Base trade? What do you think? Is he going for a base trade? Is that what this is? Oh, did he think mind control was gonna save him? Is that it? A lot of people do. A lot of people do. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, turtle up, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, is that always your plan? Take every map on the base, every base on the map, and then go into swarm hosts with nothing? Did he even have upgrades for them? +2 attack, okay. A little bit late, but okay. That Thor skin is so sick, one of your favorites in the game. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. See, that brings me joy. Brings me joy to hear that from you. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, guys. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling well. I hope the week went great for you. And I hope that you don't build... How many spores did he have at this base? That's a lot, guys. Guys, can I be honest? Can I be honest with you? If I had built this many turrets, would you guys have made fun of me? That's all. No bully. No bully intended. Would you have made fun of me if I made... Is that 15 turrets in one base? That's only air turrets. Let's add the spines. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. If I made this many turrets at one base, chat would be roasting me, okay? I'd be like a pig getting spit roast, okay? Like, to be eaten, guys. To be eaten. Don't know what you... Yeah. Good game. Let's go next. The base pays for itself. I was gonna say, literally. He's spending all of the money to build defenses at the base. He's not even making money from the base anymore. He spent 3,000. He spent 3,000 minerals so he could mine that gas, that one geyser. Yeah, I feel like my micro on the target fire, the rapid fire onto the infestors, when he neural parasited my units. When he neuraled me, I honestly thought I might have been cooked. Like, he neuraled me, he grabbed all my Thors, he was going for my libs, I couldn't siege up over him. All I was thinking was, this is it. This is literally me watching my life flash before my eyes right now, and I'm about to die. And then I just held down, you know, my rapid fire attack command over the infestor. I'm like, please kill it. And then they did, and then all of a sudden we won the game. So there you go. Moral of the story is, make sure your pets are spayed and neutered. We got another Zerg. Oh, he made corruptors too. That was the funny part. That was I think what threw me off more than anything is that he had corruptors. When my battlecruiser arrived at that base, there were corruptors building at it, and those corruptors are what got me away from the base too. So the fact that he then I don't know, he threw a bunch of the corruptors at my east side expansion. But that's like the toughest thing. If they throw any of the corruptors away, it's pretty bad. I think the fact that I caught one flying over my fourth and I sniped it pretty easily, I think that was a big play too. I think that helped a lot. Damn, look at him go. Ooh, look at him go. Bro, you a freak, huh? He's F-R-E-A-K-A-K. All right.
What's going on?
He's crazy.
Command Center 2.0 ready to go.
I know you can kill a hatch right from the start with Reapers, right? That's important to keep in mind. So I don't have to send the SCVs for the other one, just this one. But he still has to make a bunch of lings now, too. That's the other thing to keep in mind. Like, he still has to make a bunch of lings. So either he's going into a roach all-in out of this, or he's already making lings. But if he's doing either of those things, then he has no economy either. So it's like... I think he's just... Personally, I think he's trolling. I think he's trying to troll a little bit. We'll find out. Or he's like trying to frustrate us with his weird build. Maybe he's hoping for the Nathanias special where I whine about not wanting to get cheesed every game and I insta-leave. But I only do that when I get cheesed every game. You guys know that. That's not a secret. I don't leave against cheesers until cheesers are like the only people that we're playing against, you know? That's where I draw the line. But this is like one game, I think, out of quite a few. We haven't really... We did get that one guy that proxied us. We smacked him too, so... He's already building roaches. He has no drones on his natural. His money is non-existent. So at this point, it is just a matter of getting up to having factory tech, and we are pretty much set. I'm expecting probably some Ravagers too, once he realizes that he can't get through, and that's fine. Nice. Oh, there it is. All right, GG. Hey, that's what he wanted, right? Let's go next. He only had a few minutes to play with us. He was in a rush. That's okay. I forgive him. I forgive him. All right, got another game. Protoss.
Glory begins. SCV ready. Bad news. In the rear with you. Let's go. SCV ready. Good job, huh?
Now let's be greedy this game. YOLO. I'll tempt fate. I'm gonna go command center first. I just feel like it. That's what my heart is telling me. Technically, this is super greedy because we don't really have too many ways to get a lot of units out right now. So if he went gateway, whether he went core or not, he should be chronoing a zealot like directly across the map. So yeah, there it is. So now I'm not saying that he proxied us because obviously it's hard to know, but it's hard to know at this point. Maybe it's the correct language there.
Add-ons finished.
But you see how, like, everything becomes about harassing this base for him now, right? Like, we've completely shifted the zeitgeist of this game just because he wants to stop me from taking this base, and there's not really any way he can do that. So he just wants to put this crazy pressure on. But we do have Cyclones coming out now. He's essentially on one base, right? If he's expanding behind this, I think that'd be kind of crazy. I don't foresee him being able to do that. And there you go. Now I can retake my base. Oh, see, it does look like he has a proxy. That's good. So he's revealing that he has the proxy to us. Well, he'll have to go all the way around to harass that base. So we can make him dance for us a little bit here. Watch him send everything he has around to this side now, just straight up. Yep, see, he only just took his natural. Only just started his robo. So he has no detection. He has no way to see what's coming. It's good. It's very good.
Your SCVs are under attack.
His proxy has to be over here. All the units came from here. Yep. Wow, he proxy 2-gated me, and I went command center first. Not gonna lie, guys. I definitely didn't think I was gonna get away with that. Wow, 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 wow. He was absolutely going for my throat there. He probably thought he might win the game on that attack. Crazy. Crazy. Oh, I don't even have a barracks still, huh? Well, might as well PF it then. I'll build a Rax, but I'm gonna need I'll just put the extra command center in my base or float the orbital out if that's what it comes to. He did proxy 2-gate us. It's not the worst game to throw a PF down there. Oh, I didn't even get mag field. That's crazy.
Command center upgrade.
Oh, he's being super greedy now, huh? He's being super greedy.
We've depleted that mineral field. SCVs are being pushed away. Your base is getting blasted.
Yeah, I don't care if he kills me at this point. It's about the principle of the matter. Yeah, see, he's mostly just got zealots. Stalkers are gone quick now that I'm back, huh? Nice. I did get his prism. I'll take that. I will take that. Man, it's always that moment I step out for a second, right? And he's going straight for the base, too. That's tough. That's tough. The hardest is when they make those plays for stuff that they, like, you really clearly can't see, you know? But, like, you can see them reacting to me moving it, even though they have no vision or anything, right? Because I have the Raven here, so there's no observer or anything. There's no way he could possibly know. So he just happened to step in right as soon as I moved my cyclones away. It's just bad luck for me. But thankfully I was also building like 3 more command centers at the same time. So we do it, man. We do it. We get it done. There we go. Oh, you wish, bro. Yeah. How about that? Exactly. Exactly. Bro's doing 700 million APM Zealot micro. He's down bad for me.
Find out a mineral field. Good thing you've got more of those, right? Find out some of the minerals.
I can't wait to be completely surprised by his Tempest. Kappa. Call careless. You trying to get shadow banned from the YouTube comments? He should have won the game on that attack? Maybe. Maybe. He's a greedy boy. Yeah, he has no interest in that. He's just going for it. That's fine. I can go for it too. Let's do it. Good boy. Good boy. Beautiful. Beautiful. See, this is nice. This is nice. He didn't want me to have that 4th or 5th, whatever number base it was, but he's going to let us have this. I'll take it. I will take it.
SCVs didn't sign up to fight.
Love to see it. Love to see it. Easy money. Welcome to Big Scoop. Whew.
Good thing you've got more of those. Your command center's got some new toys. You didn't build your base just for it to get blown up, did you?
He's got his little corner base with DTs. That's adorable. This guy thinks he's still got a chance after all of this. After everything. Stop acting like you know the way ahead, like you know the rules. There are no rules, man. We're lost. I wish every man in my life would try this hard for me.
Workers win games. Protect them.
Yes, Commander.
Upgrade ready. Moist.
What is he like? What does he even have left? I don't even know what he's using to stall anymore. I didn't realize he had anything left to waste my time with. He's really trying though. Nathan, he's trying to give you an opportunity to like refocus, catch your breath before the next game. He's just trying to give you a little bit of breathing room. That's all. That's all, baby. That's all. Yeah. Oh, he's not giving up. No, he's not. For some strange, this man has somehow convinced himself this game is anything but over. That's incredible. It's incredible. Incredible. Insane Clown Posse. There it is. there it is. What a sick play. Hell yeah, you better believe it. I focused down his cybernetics core with the Cyclone so he couldn't build any more Stalkers. And then boom, boom, battlecruisers roll in. All of a sudden, he's scrambling. I don't even know how he was building stuff at the end there. Where did he rebuild his cybercore? How many cybercores did I even kill? I don't know. CC first versus Proxy 2 gate. Yeah, let's look at the... Guys, let's take another look. All right, let's take another look at the tape. All right. Let's take another look at the tape. All right, New York's calling in for a review. It's because I said the words out loud. I'm going to go command center first. He's like, oh, shit. Look at this. Look at this. It couldn't get worse, guys. Look at this. It does not get worse than that. It's giving don't cheese me, bro. Incredible. I'm like, yeah, he should be chronoing out a zealot. I didn't mean like this. I didn't mean like that. This was funny, though, because my answer to it was to just oversaturate my main base, which still gives me money. Like, if you look at the income here, you guys can see pretty clearly that I'm making a lot more money than he is, even though he's denied my natural, because I have the mule. I have the mule, so that's pretty big, but also, he's not actually fully saturated. He's got some of his guys on gas, but he's not mining all of his gas either, so... I guess he is saturated on the minerals. My bad. I thought he had both geysers at that point. Yeah, mules in this situation are crazy good because it allows you to bypass the saturation. And I do technically have this base just waiting. By the time he can mine off of his base, it's around the time... Let's see. The Cyclone comes out, right? So he kind of has to go back and worry about that instead. He does get a few of my SCVs. But what's crazy is that when we talk about Terran versus Protoss, usually the reason why Protoss is so hard to beat is because they have such a better economy than Terran. But when you play this aggressively as a Protoss, you give up really the biggest advantage of playing Protoss in this matchup, which is you start with a much better economy. Instead, he kind of just throws it away here. So he's crazy aggressive, but even though he's killed a bunch of my workers... Actually, he only got 3. That's impressive. Never mind. I'm really good at the game. I send like 3 of them, 2 of them into his base from there, though. One of them is like kind of a scout. I get him to pull his probe for a second, I suppose. Yeah, you know, I affected his income there, I guess. And then I take this base, so this income chart only really dips for me for a brief moment as I land this. Because I realized that everything was here, and I figured his warp gates were here, so there was probably nothing to reinforce on the right side. I was correct. Only thing I was scared of was Blink, but he was going charge. He went charge, so the only thing I really needed to do is wall off, and that's what I did. GG. Funny game, very funny game. It was a fun game. Let's go again, shall we? Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. He even hid the direction his probe came from. Yeah, it was pretty smart by him. I mean, he made a lot of very smart plays, but he didn't really seem to know like what he needed to do, you know. That's one of those games where like if I lost, I could probably have said he was watching the stream, but like this was very clearly even if he was, it gave that the teeniest bit, but like he clearly... Honestly, if he was watching the stream, I think he might have beaten me if he wasn't. That's what I'll say. I think he may have... He seemed a little distracted. His macro was not quite on point. I think if he had... I think he could have had a lot more stuff. That's all. That's all I'm going to say. But I also could just be right in my original assessment that he just put himself crazy far behind at the start with the cheese. I'll admit though, look at this build order tab. I mean, proxy gate versus CC first. That's tough. It's a tough one. It's a tough one to deal with. This is the guy that let me kill his third hatch last game that we played against him. So we'll see if we can get lucky here.
What's going on? Go ahead. SCV ready. What? Big job, huh? What's the big SCV ready?
This is actually such a sick map to do the Reaper build because you have the pocket base. It'd be pretty easy for me. Like, I can actually go straight to 3 bases in a manner of speaking, so that's nice. They'll all 3 bases will be protected by this one wall.
Man in the rear. Huh? What's going? SCV ready. Big job, huh?
Okay, that works. That should do it. That should do it. First SCV will scout, second one will build the depot, right? Is that how it works? No. Well, Nate, he would also do the same thing with his third base this game, probably. Especially since you killed his third last game. But we also know New Breed, he's kind of a cocky player. He's kind of a cocky Zerg. So he might just go for an outside third just to flex on you. Makes it worth scouting. All the more. Let's just make sure he didn't proxy us. No, seems good. Okay.
Command center upgrade complete. Go ahead. What's going? SCV ready. What? You want something? Big job, huh? Sure thing. Future Reaper man. The Grim Reaper has arrived. SCV ready. Go ahead. SCV ready.
Oh, he is going for it. Damn. GG. Let's go next. I'll give him that one. I didn't get it this time, boys. I didn't get it this time. Oh, we got a barcode Terran. Barcode Terran for this one.
What's in the rear with the gear? SCV ready. Your boss. Yeah. What's going on?
SCV scouting for proxy. We only played one TVT today, and we did get proxied, so it's important. Keep our head on a swivel. Do a little bit of due diligence. Feels pretty safe, this game. You guys get proxy raxed a lot? It's not a fun feeling. It's not a fun feeling.
Go ahead. SCV ready. It's your time. What's going on? SCV ready. Bad news? You?
Command Center 2.0 ready to go.
So what we'll do in this situation is leave the Reaper at home. Wait for the Cyclone. Probably go... Since he's not scouting, he's probably doing something really defensive, right? So maybe I just go for the Raven. Whatever it is, he's not worried about what we're doing, which says a little bit.
SCV ready.
Add-ons finished.
Optics online. Let's go kill something. Cyclone receiving. Huh? What's it worth? Fear the Reaper Man.
Super obnoxious all caps name in the chat with random color based facts. Tell them about chartreuse. Yeah, see, look at that. Straight into tank Viking setup. Very defensive, right? Very defensive. He's either going double medevac to do some Giga Chad Megalodon push, or the mule issue had been fixed. Nathanias. Huh? What does he mean? Was there a bug with the mule, guys? Did I not know about this?
Channel's clear, Bob. Got it.
Command Center's got some new toys.
SCV ready.
Oh, he is pushing us. Damn. I'm trying, guys. No. No. He's coming.
Engine screaming. Yeah? Confirmed.
Mind out of middle.
How am I gonna get the battle cruisers out, guys? Nobody knows. It's not a good spot. It's not a good spot to be in here. Of the night, I can see us burning down the horizon. I mean, it's been a tough base to hold, that's for sure. Yeah, we're cooked. On my mind, I'm afraid of what it's done to me. Oh, he got both of them, huh? Yeah, that's tough. I mean, in a way, yeah, he is kind of got me boxed in. But I've been able to get a surprising amount of stuff going, so... I don't think we can overcome this, but I am kind of curious to see where it goes. Because the game doesn't really have to end on this base either now. You know, this is just kind of doing a good job of keeping him distracted, if anything. It's going to give me some time to get at other things.
You've depleted that mineral.
There might be something more. Might be something. Oh, he's got his own battle cruisers, you dirty dog. You dirty dog. Well, maybe then. Maybe we can. Let's see it. All right, then. Let's see it. Perfect. Perfect. We got some momentum here. We got some action going on. Let's see what he's got. Damn. Close. Close, but not enough. Not enough, boys. I think that's probably a game. I'm going to try to get up to 6 battlecruisers one more time, but he's got a lot of bases, so... I think we did a really good job of taking bases during all of this, but this is just going to kind of naturally be a weakness because he opened up with a lot of Vikings, right? I don't think I can really blame myself there. He should have always been trying to do something like that. So it's just a bit unfortunate for us, really, more than anything.
Go ahead. You didn't build your base. Guys are depleted. We'll let the planet dry. It's a trap.
So let's go. Let's go do one last attack. One last attack.
Exhausted. Have you depleted that mineral?
Dodged him. We're getting it, baby. We're getting it. All I want is real love. We're coming. You better believe it. Please! Hmm. Red and white coaster, blue phone charger, black headphone case, blue wristband, green fan. Whew!
Find out a mineral field. Good thing you've got more of those.
I could have maybe yeeted back into him, but you know, didn't feel like it. Not this time. Not this time.
Find out a mineral field. Workers win games.
Wow. I had to go Super Saiyan for a moment there. That was I haven't stressed myself out like that in a hot minute. Oh. Yo. That Widow Mind bait was crazy. Dude. Oh my god. Finally a challenger I don't have to fight with one arm tied behind my back. Oh, look at that too. Did he have turrets in his main base? Not really. Honestly, let's take one look at that fight, the earlier fight, the one where I got him with the mines. Like, let's just take a look at that, because I feel like the first big fight on this base, we might have to go back even further. Let me just get there, because I don't remember exactly when it was. Let's just get there, though. He was ahead on upgrades for a moment. He had +2 attack before me, but I had 2-2 before him. Our upgrades did look pretty similarly timed, though. Yeah. He starts his +3 armor just barely after mine. So we're basically on the same upgrades, and I was doing my thing, you know, poking, prodding, and then I'm like, coming out and taking this base had to be one of the most important things I would do, right? Let's take a look at the unit count. Because he's got 25 Vikings. He has 25 Vikings and 9 battle cruisers versus 13 Nathanias cruisers and 5 Little Mines. Genetically modified Nathanias cruisers. So first of all, I mean, this is where I need that scratch on the VHS tape. You're probably wondering how I got into this situation. From his perspective, obviously. So one more look here. He goes from 25 Vikings down to... Yeah, my mind's got 4 or 5. So he goes from 25 Vikings to 14 in a flash. And then this mine almost goes off, but he's not close enough, tragically. But at this point, I felt like I could definitely take him. It's 11 BCs versus 11 BCs. All the Vikings are dead. I've got like the surround on him outside my base. Truthfully, the number one thing I was afraid of during this fight, it did not end up happening, was him killing the base. I thought that I would get distracted by all the air versus air, and there would be like 6 tanks underneath it that would just blast the command center apart. But most of his tanks were not in range of the base. So they spent all their time going after the mines and the turrets, but he couldn't reach the command center there. And I won't lie, this is exactly the kind of situation that, like, I typically, me being Nathan, would want to teleport straight into his base, you know? Like, this is the part of the Call of Duty game where it's like I get the triple K and the last guy's in front of me and I just throw my knife into his face, you know? And then it's like, whoa! But I respected this man. I'm just gonna say it. I thought that he might have a bunch of stuff waiting here, or that he would have something else, but looking back, there were 2 battle cruisers separated from everything. And my guys some of them were kind of low. But in hindsight, I think I win the game if I just teleport onto his production right now, right? If I teleported directly onto, I don't know, 3 BCs with some turrets, he's making nothing but Vikings. Yeah, but he's not actually fully running all these production either. Like, this only has 1 Viking. This, like, he's got 2 battle cruisers that just started, but... tricky. I think I made the right call. Do you guys think I could have lost? Do you think it was possible I would throw if I teleported in here? How many did I have left? 8? I probably could have teleported in. Nate, come on. Come on. Yeah, I could have. I probably could have. Yeah, he was broke. Even though he was sieged up outside my 3rd for that whole game, I think just sneaking the 4th and the 5th base, because I just double expanded while he was trying to kill my 3rd. And then, like, the Banshee, that was such a sick game. That was actually a really sick TVZ. Yeah, this is actually a pretty sick game. Actually, pretty sick game. .SC2 replay. That's the file format, so... I gotta pee after that. I'll be right back. Not worth the cost of losing. Not worth the risk of losing. BC cost more than a carrier. That's true. That's very true. I'd sometimes, sometimes, guys, I do want to win the game for you. Sometimes I think about the flashy move. I think about all these ways I could try to do something crazy. And then sometimes I'm like, what if I just tried to win the fucking game for the stream? For the band, Scott. For the band. And then I do that. Not always. Not always. I mean, I probably could have toughed out the game where I lost my Reaper to the Zerg player, but I was kind of honor bound, I killed his third hatch. I kind of instantly won. He kills my Reapers. I should instantly lose, right? It just kind of felt fair. But this time, baby, I was bullet proof. Let's go next. But yeah. So somebody was asking why did I recently watch The Matrix? And I'm like, no, I just, chat was like going off about how I had the little border around me be like blue as Obi-Wan Kenobi. See, guys, I'm not AI generated. I've got 5 fingers. Or like, I did yellow for like Super Saiyan and all that. But, oh, it's the Tempest guy. But, yeah.
It's time to kick things off.
Do you guys think he's going to build Tempests? Pog. I'm just gonna try. I'm just gonna keep trying Cyclones against him because I feel like that should work. How dare you want to win? Yeah, exactly. Once upon a time, I was a ruthless warrior. An animal, even. Doing everything I could to survive against all odds in a cold, cruel world. Then I met them. The ones who took me in, who made me feel like I was a part of something. I must admit, I've calmed down quite a bit. At the same time, sometimes, it's just a little bit of that dark magic that I need to summon, need to draw from every once in a while. Perhaps the appropriate word is channel, but I'm not always good at seeking that out. But I try to be responsible with it.
The command center's got some new toys.
I feel you. Go ahead. By the numbers, boys. You gonna give me orders? Roger that. Sure thing.
I mean, we already know what this guy's doing, right? We already know. He is going to go Tempests. That's definitely happening. No doubt about it. We have played enough games to know that is what this guy does.
Add-ons finished.
I mean, you are the Tempest man, right? That's your thing. Everybody's got a thing, you know? Everybody's got their thing. You're the Tempest man. I'm the handsome man who says random things that don't really mean anything. That's what I do. You do what you do. Voodoo. Who do you voodoo, bitch? Those look like Tempests. Do you guys think he's had a change of heart? Do you guys think he changed? No, people don't change. Trying. I'm hanging in there as best I can. I'm not giving up on him. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not giving up on him. I told you. Told you I'm not gonna do it. Damn. I mean, he was ready for that, huh? GG. Hey, at least he didn't build Tempests. I'll take it. Did he get it? Did he even get a Fleet Beacon this game? What do you guys think? No Fleet Beacon? I'll take that as a win. That's as close as I'm gonna get. That's as close as I'm gonna get. All right, we got a Zerg now. Yo, 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 Pavlo, what's up, what's up? Happy Saturday, my dude. We'll play a little more economic build this game. Do a little bit less. We've been busting out the Reaper build every game, so we'll do one eco game, and we'll go back to Reapers after, just so I'm not doing the same thing every game. Keep it interesting. I do like my greedy build, so. You are tagging new game really fast. Maybe you have fans sniping you. Dude, how cool is that, man? When I go to the bar and get drunk with my real life friends out here, I just tell them there's people on the internet that like they put their personal time aside just to try and snipe me. It's like, it's honestly one of the most like flattering things I think a person can do. It really is. Explaining that aspect of my job to people that I meet is one of the most fun parts about it, because the average person just thinks, like, they find it hilarious. So kind of changed my perspective on it a little bit. Getting outside more helped with that one. It is nice to have fans, whether they express themselves positively or negatively. I do appreciate it. I am a small fish in a pond far larger than my comprehension is capable of processing. So, people want to spend their time with me to love me or hate me, does sound cool. Yeah, Katie meets somebody. She like shows them my voice pack in some BlizzCon thing, and she's like, "Yeah, Nathan just plays the game, and like sometimes plays against people that are trolling him. Sometimes plays against pro players, and people just like to watch him and do all that." And I'm like, Katie is my number one cheerleader. She's amazing. She does make me sound a lot cooler than I am. I'll say that. Exactly, Valskro. Exactly. Can you believe that? You think I could afford to pay somebody to come on here and play games with me just to entertain my stream? You think I can afford that? These guys do it for free. I don't even think I've played any snipers today, but just, you know, guy in chat did ask, does it happen? And my response is, I hope so. I hope so. For all I know, there could have been days where I wouldn't have been able to queue a match, or I would have had to spend a lot of time kind of doing nothing. It's possible those guys are the only reason some days I get games, and I'm okay with that. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do anyway? What are you gonna do? Bend everything in your life around avoiding people? That's no way to live. Don't let me have drinks on the coast. When's the Katie appreciation stream? She did tell me that we could do Resident Evil 5 as part of my replay through of many games before Resident Evil 9 comes out on my birthday next year, which is getting very close now, terrifyingly close. But I told her it would probably be easier and more fun if we just picked a day to do it and kind of just have our replay buffer stuff going and record anything fun. She wanted to do a full stream, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to put you through that. But, yeah, there'll probably be something there. At the very least, it's a free excuse for me to get her to play Resident Evil 5 with me again. It's been like 7 years since we first played it. You know, I don't want to burn my tokens for Katie playing Resident Evil with me. You know, that would suck. That would suck. So I'm trying to be responsible. When your wife says she'll play the old co-op game with you, you know, you gotta try to show as much respect as possible. But we might just do like a let's play type thing where I might just end up posting clips online instead of streaming it. Oh, see what's really nice about this is that even though it is awkward to be in the situation where he has the mutas and we don't have a lot of anti-air, the fact that, oh wow, I killed one of his mutas with my Viking. I was gonna say, I have the Liberators, right? So, yeah. Damn. Yeah, we might be cooked, chat. We might be cooked. I was gonna say maybe the Liberators with the splash could do it, but I don't think anymore. Survey says doubt. I'm just trying to splash them as hard as I can here. It's just not enough damage. All right, GG, bro. Let's go next. Everyone like this stream and subscribe to this channel. That's right. Like and subscribe, baby. Like and subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Let's go next. Let's see. What do we got? Not too much. What time is it? 3:53? Okay. Katie should be back in like an hour, so we got time for a few more games. Funny, you're currently playing StarCraft 64. Nice! You trying to get that secret Stukov mission? Did you guys know that the N64 version of Brood War has more missions than the actual game? They were wildin' back then. You know, it reminds me of another game that has more features in the N64 version than the platform where it runs better. Anybody want to take a guess at what game I'm about to mention? D-Jack says, "Sup, Nate?" Hey, D-Jack. Good to see you, buddy. I hope you are having a great Saturday. Jets play the Finns at 10 a.m. tomorrow, so I'm going to get in that headspace. I'm going to get out of bed. I'm going to go for a nice walk. I'm going to get a little run in. Did I tell you guys I actually ran? I full-on ran a good stretch of my walk the last time I went out. It was nice. It was nice. When I got to the bridge, I sprinted the whole way. It was good. Felt good to get my heart rate up, cover a bit of distance. All right, we'll try one more greedy game. We almost got away with that one. You are? What about you? How are the games today? Games are great. Games are great. It's just been raining nonstop out in Bellingham. We've got like some coastal flood warnings and stuff, so just chilling, staying in, not up to too much. But yeah, the game is Resident Evil 2. Did you guys know that Resident Evil 2 was on the N64 on one cartridge? Resident Evil 2 was originally released for the PlayStation 1. The game had so much content in it that they put it onto 2 different discs. So you could play through Claire and Leon's scenarios, but you had to have that particular character's disc in. This is because each player had, I believe, the Hunk and Tofu stuff on their disc, the bonus content. So there was not quite enough space for all 4 of the campaigns that you can normally play with the main characters. So what they ended up doing for the N64 was they compressed the shit out of the audio and video to the point where the game is, I mean, you guys have to understand, the original versions of these games, like their ISOs for the PS1 are about half a gigabyte, right? About 500, in that like 300 to 500 MB range, compression, notwithstanding. The N64 version of the game has both Claire and Leon, and it's only 64 megabytes. That's as much as they could fit in the cartridge. That is a full-sized N64 cartridge. They compressed the shit out of every single file in the game and somehow managed to fit a gig of PS1 Resident Evil onto the N64. You can play through the entirety of all 4 scenarios in Resident Evil 2 on an N64. The quality is absolute shit compared to any other version of the game that's out there. But, are you ready for the monkey's paw? The N64 version of Resident Evil 2 is also exclusively the only official version of any Capcom Resident Evil game ever made that has an item and ammo randomizer built in. How f***ed up is that? That's it. The N64 version of Resident Evil 2 has more content than any other version of the original Resident Evil 2 that has ever been released. And also because it was a Nintendo console, you could turn the blood green, which or blue or white, I think, or something. They use a bunch of different colors for that. So yeah, there you go. If now you know something you didn't. But the Resident Evil 2 got compressed down to less than 10% of its file size, released on the N64 with more features than the PS1, and to this date is actually such a technologically complex game that it's also one of the few titles that does not run on a lot of N64 emulators. It's very buggy for that reason, because it is absolutely giga compressed to hell. So, all easily verifiable information, but it's quite fun. It's quite fun. I wish they put randomizers in all the games. I wish there were official randomizer modes. The fact that they put it in there and then never put it in any other release of any of their other games ever, it really broke my achy breaky heart. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. I apologize if you felt like this information was forced upon you unwillingly. There will be a test. All right, he's going big Hydra. All right, all right, all right. He's probably going to push me if he's doing this. I was going to say, yeah, he's just right there. Oh, he walked up to it. Ate the mine shot. Beautiful, beautiful. Da, 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 da. Damn, he wildin'. Why don't you micro those hydras again for me, huh? Why don't you do that? I like that. I liked when you microed the hydralisks for me. All right, let's see how much he's got at home. See what he's got. Probably gonna lose that, but I got 2 more on the way, so we'll just do the most we can. Alright, I wanted to make sure I got the lair. Damn. GG. Well played. It'd be like asking Game Freak to keep features between Pokemon games. Yeah, that's probably fair. That's probably fair. Yeah, I would kill for a randomizer mode. They need to have that in like all of the games. That's the whole point of that rant, okay? Dear Capcom, please put randomizer modes in all of your games. Just for me. You don't have to do it for anybody else. It could just be for Nathan. We're cool like that. We're like best friends, you know. We're like best friends ever. Evan Lance. This guy, I remember his name because this is the dude that rushes lurkers. This is the lurker dude. I think we just got to do that BC rush and just execute that timing a little sharper and we'll be fine. Pulling the Marines out of the bunker was really the only mistake I made. I didn't think he was actually trying to all in me, but he did just keep rallying them across the map and suiciding them, so. I didn't see that coming at all. Let's go, let's go. He's a Zergy boy. He's a Zergy boy. Feels good, man. Feels good. Okay, cool.
What's going on?
Just waiting for Kate. Wait for Kate to give me a call. Well, we should have time for another game or two. Another few games. Oh, he's going with the proxy hatch. But we know he just rushes Hydras. He's not actually planning on doing anything with this. He's just trying to delay our base, I think. I'm pretty sure he's just trying to delay our base. Because I don't think he's done this. I don't think this is what he does. Pretty sure he just wants to waste a bunch of our money and then transition into yeah, pretty sure. Pretty sure he's just trying to get us to spend our moolah. He wants us to spend our moolah. Yeah, see, look, his hatch is like only just about to finish too. He's not doing anything. Yeah, see? Doesn't end up really doing anything. That's the best part. I mean, we did scout him, so we knew that there was no pool, there's no gas, right? We knew everything that was happening from the very get-go. So that does make things a little easier. So the reason why I put the Marine here was to body block in case specifically that yeah, but dude, we already know you're just rushing Hydras. We both know you're just rushing lurkers. Why are you trying to front? Why are you trying to front right now, man? Why are you trying to front me? What's he doing here? Bro, both you and I know what you're doing, all right? We can skip the foreplay. Just go build your Hydra Den, and I'll see you in a few minutes, okay, kid? That's all. I believe in you. Yeah, give me your guys. Beautiful. Beautiful. No, the only reason he's doing any of this is to delay my battle cruisers so he can get enough Hydras out to defend them. That's it. That's actually it. Even in this moment, everything he's doing right now is for me. It's all for me.
Command Center's got some new toys.
And you know I'm gonna follow you home. Yo, Sleeper's Paradise, what's up? How's it going? It's going great, man. I was just telling everybody about how they compressed both discs of Resident Evil 2 from the PS1 into 64 megabytes for the N64 version, and they added a randomizer mode. Can you believe they managed to do that while shrinking the game by 90%? Anyway, that's your Saturday fun fact. How are you? How are you? And for those of you watching the college ball game, since I didn't really have much to say there, did Penn State play today? Do they play tonight? Anything going on with that? Look, Sugar Plum, we know what you're doing. See? Look, the lurkers are already on the way. The lurkers are already coming, baby. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. Probably even go for like a drop or some crazy shit with them.
You ready for war? Inbound. Certain.
Nah. What next, buddy, huh? You gonna be the second jabroni to spam Hydras against me and lose, huh, today? Yeah, cutie pie? Yeah? I say we just take his hive. Easy money, baby. Easy money. Yeah, throw those away too.
Mind out a mineral field. Good thing you've got more of those, right?
You wish, bro. You wish. You ain't him. You ain't him, dog. You ain't him. It's the lurker, man. Hey, do you guys remember when I said that the only reason he was doing that fake proxy was so that he could still rush lurkers as fast as possible? Do you remember that? Do you remember how the entire game I waved off every single thing he did because I knew exactly what he was going to do? Did you know sometimes Nathan opens with Reapers, sometimes I open Hellions, sometimes I open Marines. I like to think that I've got a decent amount of openers that I use. But the fact that he had to do this is heinous. This is heinous. Anyway. The way that he just walked up and burrowed 5 lurkers in front of my wall just to get the tank. Bad girl. Hatch, pool, hatch. Lair at 3 minutes. Hydra den at 4 minutes. Lurker den at 440. Yeah, he was crazy. Crazy, crazy. I do like crazy from time to time, but in moderation. Like anything, you know. I'll treat you better than I did before. Alright, we got a Terran player now. Got a Terran.
What's going? SCV ready. We hear ya. SCV ready. What's going on? SCV ready.
So TVT, we get the rack started, immediately go scout. Might be a little late. I usually like to get my SCV scout a smidge earlier, but it's okay. Bro has locked in. Yeah. Going through that early game. Going through that early game build order is kind of, it's like muscle memory. I usually just disassociate a little bit, and then by the time I come back, we've got units. That's usually what I do. Trying to do that less, frankly. That's why we talk about random shit. Guy in chat is like, Nathan, are you baked? I'm like, no, I'm trying to stay present and just have a conversation. Or what is it I usually say? I have a giant glass bong that looks like a nidus worm, right? I feel like that would probably cost like $5,000, but honestly, if I hit the lottery, I might actually need to get a giant glass nidus worm. That just sounds awesome. I feel like we've talked about it too much not to do it one day. One of you guys go become like an apprentice at a glassware factory, okay? Hook it up. Am I baked? No, I can't play StarCraft baked. You would be able to tell because I would lose every single game that I would play. I would lose every single game I would play. And I wouldn't have a problem with it either. I would just very politely just nod through and lose every single match. I can't do it. No, I reserve that for my League of Legends teammates. They get to suffer. That's why Rifkin won't play League of Legends with me anymore. It's not my fault. This is years ago. But Rifkin, not allowed to play League of Legends with him anymore. Then he started playing Wild Rift, and I'm like, oh, I can't. I do need to learn TFT though. I feel like that's definitely That's definitely the case. Oh. It looks like this guy's just going to be doing a big tank push. We don't need mag field if we do this correctly. I expect him to drop. Got him.
Haul it back. Call the ball.
What's going on?
Loud. I got my ears out.
SCV ready.
Show me who you want.
Yeah?
Got a target in mind. Channel's clear. You got
Got him. Whew. Banshees are pretty good against people who do this type of build because they only have one command center. So even if they hold their scans, they'll never get that many. I sniffed this out. Like, there's kind of two ways to tell. It's important to keep in mind that when you're doing this build, you are usually hurting on gas because building Vikings and tanks is expensive. That's why there's no reactor on the barracks. That's why there's no... You see that there's nothing else at all. And that's because, if we go back... So you look at the way that he's setting himself up here. Obviously, he wants to use Marines to defend. But if he knows anything about Nathanias, he knows that I'm not going to proxy Reaper him, which is why he doesn't respect it. So he doesn't respect my Reaper at all. And the whole goal is to just get to this drop as fast as God will allow him. But sometimes people do the drop, sometimes people do the Viking version of the build. And this is why I did this setup. So I have the Reapers patrolling in both, in kind of a way that gives me a lot of vision of what's out there. And I send the Cyclone in case he goes around the outside. But because I have these units here, and I can see when the moment he tries to leave his base, it's very similar to what Protoss players do with Blink. But I'm just trying to chip away at him. Like, I'm just trying to take everything I can, and I'm able to get one Viking. I almost get the second one. I'm able to pop this tank. That's huge. That's huge. This push goes from being 2 tanks to 1. The only problem is my cloak's not done. That's really it. And then he comes, he lands the Vikings, and this ends up kind of working out for me because, well, he does siege the ramp, and this is such a hard attack to dislodge. But he just doesn't have scans, I guess, right? He's only got 32 energy on his command center, guys. That's it. 32 energy. So that's why he loses the game. That's the weakness of this build. And the moment he tries to kill my Banshee, Nathan goes like, oh shit, I have cloak, and then I cloak, and then that's the game. And I had another Banshee finishing as well. But it would have taken me a while to kill all of this if I didn't have 2 Banshees. Because now he's at 40 energy, so he's getting close. He's getting close to being able to scan. By the time this game ends, yeah, he's still at 45. He loses the tanks. He's at 45. I'm actually not even building any anti-air. This Cyclone is all I have. He really just needed to kill that. But at the moment where he GG'd, it was right when he hit 50 energy on his command center. I don't know that he could have gotten the Cyclone because he didn't have any units like rallying. There was nothing on the map. But if he kills the Cyclone... I was building a Hellion and another Banshee, so I didn't have anything. I didn't have anything. I just got a little bit lucky there. It's a scrappy game. Very scrappy. Very scrappy. Crazy game. Those pushes are so hard to stop. A lot of my builds, because I don't rush tanks myself, usually I'm trying to go like Cyclone Raven or something. My builds are kind of middle of the road because they give me a lot of flexibility, but they're usually quite weak to strategies like that just because I don't usually have like a large number of units. So I'm trying to do a lot with a little, and then he does a strategy where the only way for me to really defend is when he has more stuff, right? Like if I just have to overwhelm him. But it's very difficult. It's very difficult to overwhelm somebody in that kind of situation. So there we are. There we are. All right, we got TVT. Checking for proxy. Hey Pavlo, what's my MMR? On this account, I have no idea. My opponents generally range from Diamond to Grandmaster. That's why I play unranked, because it gives me faster matches, really. Has a little bit less of a tight threshold for the opponents. I don't like spending a lot of time searching for games. Also protects my very fragile ego, since I am a man after all. Everybody knows men can't take insults, so if I let you see my MMR and you insult me, it will brutally devastate me. And then I'll be upset, I'll say something I don't mean, you'll suddenly, you'll be in the same position as me at that point, and then you'll be brutally devastated, and we'll never talk ever again. We'll just talk about each other for years and years and years, and that sexual tension will just build up and never be resolved. Not until the author makes another book, of course. Do you think they'll let you play yourself in the movie adaptation? No, probably not. You just have to use any other handsome short Hollywood A-lister, right? That's it. You could put Robert Downey Jr. You know, one time, the best insult I ever got from a guy in a StarCraft game was he called me the fat Tony Stark. So I just get Robert Downey Jr. And you know what? If you got to feed him 50 donuts, go for it. But I'll take that. Yeah. It's the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me in a game of StarCraft. I battlecruiser rushed a guy. He called me the fat Tony Stark. It is one of those things I'll just never forget. Yeah, he really thought he was cooking with that one. And in many ways he was. Just, didn't realize he was giving me something my wife and I laugh about often. Whenever somebody asks who plays me in the movie, I just always say, guy in chat said Tony Stark. That's it. There you go. I'm literally just a husky version of Robert Downey Jr. I am completely fine with that. No complaints. No notes. Nice. GG. I think we're the same height too. It works. It works. We got a game. It is a barcode Zerg.
In the rear with the gear. Brand new. SCV ready. Let's go. SCV ready.
You watched The Judge for the first time yesterday? Nice. I think I watched Zootopia for the first time yesterday. Surprisingly well-written film. Surprisingly well-written. I was not expecting to enjoy it as much as I did. It's pretty good. We're thinking about getting that movie pass as our thing to do again. Seems like there will be some stuff to watch over the coming months, maybe next year. We're debating it. We're debating it. Damn, son. Look at him. Look at him. Alpha male. Alpha male right here. This guy spends a lot of money reading the thoughts of other men on the internet, that's for sure. What an alpha. Puts it right in my base. Talk about controlling, talk about maintaining frame. Am I right? Or am I right?
Command center's got some new toys.
I'm guessing this guy's doing it for the same reason as the other Zerg, right? He's probably delaying specifically for like roaches or hydras or something. Oh damn, the queen popped out the other side too. Damn. Okay. I don't think there's anything I can do about this, so I'm just gotta go land our base, right? That's it. Just gotta land our base. How much do you want to invest here, huh? Are you Mark Cuban or are you Mr. Wonderful? Hmm? What are your thoughts in staying in games you don't belong in anymore? What are your thoughts? Is your intent to Baneling bust me here? Because I still have the bunker, so. Or I guess his plan... Actually, I figured it out. Yeah, his plan is to spread 700 creep tumors here, right? That's it. That's the whole plan. He doesn't actually... He has no other intents. He's not going to do anything else, right? I still get to battlecruiser rush him, though. That's the beautiful thing. He can't stop me from doing that. If he's going straight to mutas from here, that's fine. Then I can just say, then I can just tell Chad he's got the stream open. Easy. Easy cope. Don't at me. Go, baby. Look at him go. Okay, he does want the game to be over. That's fine. Let's go next. I was willing to play that out if he didn't want to kill me. I thought he was just trolling me, but he did want the game to be over. That's okay. I thought his plan was to just drag the game out and watch me struggle clearing creep out of my natural, but he chose to end our suffering, and I do appreciate that. That's one of those games I might have stayed in a little longer than I needed to if he didn't do that right there, so... Thank you, Mr. Barcode Zerg. Thank you for protecting my mental health. You need to insult him? Insult who? But yeah, Zootopia was pretty good. Bro. This is one of those guys that unironically thinks I still just play this game 12 hours a day and do nothing else. It's funny. It's like I have to get one of those like script commands that every time a game starts, I have to press a button so people don't think I'm 24 years old, just doing nothing but drinking 5 cups of coffee and grinding ladder all day, you know? Every time I get matched against one of these guys, I think that's honestly what they visualize. They don't see the married man who only plays 3 or 4 hours a day and spends most of his time, honestly, rubbing my golden retriever's stomach because... he's nicer to me than any of you guys, no offense. He at least lets me have some of the couch. Alright, we got a barcode Protoss. Getting cheesed is never that bad. At the very least, even if you did believe they were wasting your time, it's not that much, right? It's getting pulled into the long game where nothing happens. That's like those are the tough ones. As long as we avoid those, I think we're good. His only friend is a dog. Yeah, man. You better fucking believe it. You better believe it. Oh, Cody's, he's cool too. If he knew I shouted him out, he'd probably, you know, make like a happy anime face with pink on the sides of his cheeks. He's passed out, man. He's pooped on the floor over there. Well, he is pooped. Not that he did do that, sorry. Poor choice of words. Let her go. Boom, boom, boom. You're gonna have to put another one there if you want to get both, though. You need to put another one there. He's gonna cancel it. He's not committed. He's not dedicated. Carly Rae Jepsen's 2019 album was dedicated, not that. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm not sure what this specific. This is definitely the most YOLO pylon I've ever seen. That's for sure. If the only reason this is here is so that he can try to block my thing or like see this, like that's incredible. Now it's turning into some serious dedication. Now we're actually getting somewhere. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, this is just crazy, isn't it? I do appreciate that, like, as far as like being barcodes go, they're locked in on giving me thankfully games that aren't too painful. That is such an important part of all of this, really. See? Now you have one stalker. Beautiful. Nothing about this game has been easy, that's for sure. But also, you know, it's been our game. Whose world is this? Ours! That's right, there you go. Crazy game though, huh, dog? Oh! Yes! Look at that. 8 on the lib. Bro, smoked him like cheddar. You always wanted a dog, but they take too much time. You can't work and have a dog at the same time for you. That's fair. I totally get that. But if you would get a dog, it'd be a German Shepherd. They are German. I wasn't sure personally, but it's good to have confirmation of that. Lewis, I don't know if... I assume his ancestry goes back to the Golden Peninsula, but I'm not really 100% sure on that either. Golden Retrievers are like, you know, he's kind of like, how do I say this? He's like that chick from Tangled. Like, when you cut off his hair, like, the golden magic kind of, like, leaves it, you know? He's only like him when he's him, like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta, like, brush his hair and sing this voodoo song, and then I, like, turn myself younger and shit. It's amazing. fantastic. Just Goldens. They're just great. They're great. Magical creatures is what they are. Truly. Truthfully.
The quest for glory begins.
Oh, we've got something in common, Carolus. But German Shepherds are cool. I've always loved big dogs. I've always loved big dogs. I love, I've had 2 Goldens in my life. I've always wanted, like, a Siberian Husky. But my younger brother was kind of, he was allergic to Huskies. He wasn't allergic to Goldens. Kind of how it goes. Yo, Endro. is that what he's going off about? Yeah, I guess. Nathan, I just be Grandmaster in all 3 factions? Hell yeah. There you go. Oh, you got a weirdo in the Twitch chat. I see. Someone's trying to they're trying to see what the limit for getting banned is. Thank you, moderators. I appreciate you. Some guy's got he's letting out his feelings in the chat. That's all. He's just letting out his feelings in the chat. Yeah, Carolus, same here, bro. I feel you. Not typically conversation subject I think I get into on the stream, but, you know, wish you the best. What's good, everybody? Hey, Bryson. Hey. Calyx. Pretty sure this guy does a lot of those Stargate builds, right? What did I walk into? Yo, what's going on? What's up? You missed the sideshow? Hey, Diley. Now, we still got one guy kind of going off in the YouTube chat. I think he's trying to date me, but I can't really tell. We've got at least 3 people in the chat that have responded to him being like, what the hell? So it's coming in. Well, what can I say? I've been doing really well lately, you know. You're gonna attract more people. You're gonna attract more people to the stream. They're not all gonna be here for what you guys are, you know. I do my best to keep things clean here. I appreciate all of you who come in here and participate in good faith. You guys are my favorites. YouTube chat talking about something, LOL. Yeah, seriously. I guess I must have missed some of it. Well, for some folks, that's why they go to the chat, to see the madness, to see the insanity. How can you blame them? Oh, hey! Hey, baby. All right, well, Pookie is home. Let's pull all of our SCVs so we can end the stream. Let's go. No, not that way, workers. Come on. Lucky for you, Mr. Calyx. You've won the grand prize. Yeah, let's get it, man. Oh no, I'm dying. No, oh no, wow, I can't believe it. I'm so upset. I lost the video game. My viewers will think I'm bad at the game forever now, and everything I've ever worked for in my career and life will be gone because I lost this one singular ladder game. Oh no. You have bested me. Alright guys, wife is home. I'm heading out. We did not get any snow, by the way. We did not, Bryson. I'm holding out hope. I'm holding out hope. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out.